guys. Pasty Syndicate leaving the tournament after a respectable performance. Not much to do against that PL team. If you see PL with 3 rooks and 3 kitsunes, are you ever going to get a lock?
No, you know you're gonna just get wiped basically. They probably also fitted all Minotaur jammers on their rooks and the kitsunes. By the way, it's kitsune. It's not kitsune. It's not kitsune. It's kitsune.
Kitsune.
It means fox in Japanese.
It certainly does.
This setup is very good. We talk a lot about whether or not PL has intel about setups, and I don't think they need it. I think that ECM setup's good against a lot of teams, but it's not invincible like any other setup. I think that it can be beat. Just because they have it available doesn't mean that you can't beat it. A lot of, I mean, there's options like just stacking a lot of ECCM, stacking, I mean, I thought the Tengu was really a big, it hurts. Who was that? They were fighting against, whatever. They had a Tengu and a bunch of Minotaur stuff.
Pasty Syndicate.
There you go. The Dutch. Having the Tengu meant that was guaranteed to be jammed the whole fight because it gives them another race they can devote, racial jammers to. So there's things like fielding a single race team. There's things like stacking ECCM. There's also stuff like I was talking about earlier with Hydra where you have the drones assigned to ships that have a better chance to have a lock. There's things like having carries to get the rooks damped early in the fight before they have time to lock and getting them out. There's definitely options. So it's not an invincible setup like any other, but it's good. I think it's really good, and I think it doesn't need metagaming to be successful.
No, they don't. I mean, it is, it is a good, but I completely agree that it's not like the end-all setup that just beats everything.
It's funny because nobody else has brought that setup or anything like it really. If it was so amazing.
Yeah, and it's the second time they bring it. They brought it yesterday or the day
I think
before.
the second round of qualifying they brought it.
I think you're right. But yeah, no one's really picking up on it. Strangely enough.
The reason I like it is because it keeps the KISS bet intact. Because if they win, they don't lose any ships. Because everything's jammed.
That's a fun point, actually. I just got some statistics from ISD here, who are doing an amazing job of keeping us updated. For Pandemic Legion, just to take a little bit of tactics here, Pandemic Legion have, through every single match, fielded 10 pilots with setups worth 100 points. They're not wasting a single pilot slot. They're not wasting a single point. Is that the approach that teams should be looking at, Brianna?
I think so, because they actually have statistics that says that if you field 10 pilots, which is the maximum number of pilots you can field, you have the best chances of success. And
Brianna, can I hold just for a second?
Sure.
I'll let you finish just in a second. I almost pulled a Kanye there. We have to go to Stevie. She has some possibly urgent news for us.
Well, I don't have urgent news, but yes, hello, I'm Stevie SG. I am your commentary correspondent for the tournament. And we do have some news, well, a little bit of news about our PCU competition. It's still open. I know that there's been people on the forums who haven't heard about it yet. So just to let you guys know what's going on, we have a spot, the Guess the PCU competition, sponsored by NVIDIA, Bigfoot Networks, and Eon Magazine. And this contest is still open, and all you have to do is send an email to ccppcump with only the 5-digit number you guess as the peak in the subject. Only 1 entry per character, this will be checked. Closest 2 guesses without going over will win. If you win, you get an NVIDIA graphics card, a Bigfoot Networks card, and issues 1 to 20 of Eon Magazine. Please enter the competition. I'm not sure how much time you've got left. You've got about 30 minutes left. So if you think you can guess the number of people logged on, guess now. Just put a number in, anything you want. You've got such a short amount of time left. Also, shout out to Mama SG who's watching. Hello, Mum. Back to Soundwave.
Thanks, Stevie. Brianna, sorry, I had to interrupt you. We were talking about tactics. Do you field 10 people? Do you use all 100 points? And I'm going to have to interrupt you. I'm so
just
sorry.
because of this coffee that you spilled on yourself, right?
I'm really sorry. We have the R0NIN versus Atlas Alliance coming up. It's the last match now, and then we have a short break, and then we go into the quarterfinals, which is going to be amazing and exciting. So let's hear it. The R0NIN or Atlas?
Atlas.
Atlas.
I'm going to say R0NIN. I met one of their pilots once.
I'm changing the R0NIN.
I'm going to go with the R0NIN as well. They are always good, even when they were RUR.